Welcome everyone back to Rimworld. So to recap from last episode, what we mainly did was get into Rimfeller. As you can see, we are now drilling oil, storing oil, and in a little bit, after we finish mining the components up here, we will have a Chemfuel Powerplant, which will allow us to have pretty much infinite power, and then we can go into a few of the cooler mods. Again, I really want to mainly focus on the new 1.2 update, the new stuff there, like the jetpacks, the new armors, the new weapons. That sounds very cool. But we also have a few modded things that you guys haven't seen before. But the current situation, we are surrounded on pretty much every side by a mechanoid cluster. This mech cluster landed at the very end of last episode. It's facing away from us, so we don't really have to worry about it. However, we do have this mech cluster, which is pretty much covering this entire area, as well as the whole top left of the map, so that's kind of a problem. And this mech cluster, which is almost destroyed, I'm thinking that we might just try and muster up and take out the last of it, because it's also doing a lot of fog, which lowers accuracy, and I don't really like that. And we can also get a few nice components from this, so I think we're going to try and take this out first thing today. But before we do that, I want to do some research. What's gunpowder? Okay, we can make basic flintlock and such, but that's not really what I want to do. Tools. Do we have the tools mod in this? We do indeed have tools. We could go for tools, or we could go for jumping into Project Rim Factory. I think we're gonna do that actually, because that'll speed everything up. And the first thing we're gonna want to do is do Euler's Identity, and then belts and rollers, and then pullers and pushers. And then I think that's good for now. I really like the Project Rim Factory set of mods. They're really fun to play with. So once we get this research done, I definitely want to show it off. But with that said, I'm going to marshal our people and send them down to here. And then I'm going to send them down here. And then we are just going to bum rush them. I didn't really have a plan for this. So, yeah. More guns is better. Turn on run and gun. Try and just kill this turret. It's almost dead. Come on. It's if you can hit it twice, like, we can win this. Hey, shoot that thing, please. Seriously, Arthur, move down a little bit. We don't want you to get hit and die. Alright, there's only one turret left. I'm gonna move over here. And they should, yeah, okay, they're auto-firing. Come on. Die, please. And Viper's hit. Okay, he's not hit that hard. Back up, back up, back up, back up! Alright, blow up. There we go, and then we can just take out this fog machine. Good job, guys, and ignore. Smash it. Good job. There we go. Oh, that's cool. There's a sound effect for that. And that's just some more plasteel and components for us to use, if we so desire to. And right now, Viper is mining out the last of the components that are needed to build our Chemfuel Powerplant down here. And after we do that, I think we're going to be pretty good on power. So I just got to connect this up to the grid, like that, and then like this. There's an animal herder from Innocent. Where are they going? They're beelining towards the mech hive. Okay, I guess. Are they just, they're straight up just gonna charge into that. I am fine with that, but you guys aren't gonna end very well. Like why are you charging the mechanoids? Okay. Less mechanoids for us to deal with, I guess. Oh no. Oh no. Oh! Oh no. All of their animals are dying. I think they're fleeing. Either way, that was pretty helpful. We only have two more pieces to deal with. And sorry to the toxic attackers for firing at Chris. Viper, we do that. Yeah, okay, I'm on this. I think we might actually take out. Come on, do it. No loot. Do that. Okay, I'm on that. Here we go, guys. So I'm bringing down our people to combat at this last turret. There's only one more, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to finish this. Mainly because there's a lot of fire happening right now, and I don't want it to burn all of the loot. Because otherwise it's kind of pointless. Like, we might as well get something from this. Okay, a minor gunshot. Seriously, you guys are so inaccurate. Alright, there we go. That cluster has been defeated, and I'm gonna expand home area like this. There we go. And then expand allowed area, area 1, like this. Just to make sure that they do put out the fire, because there's some pretty nice loot. I don't know what we get from deconstructing the gloom lights, but it says that we'll get some rare resources, so it's probably worth our time. So in terms of loot, the gloom lights are actually really good. We just got 22 plasteel and 1 component from that, which is really, really good, because most of the ways you acquire plasteel is either through mining or other means, like killing a mechanoid ship or defeating a mech hive. But pretty much free things like the gloom lights are really, really good. So deconstruct this other thing too, please, John. And Starry's paralytic abasia just wore off. There you go. Now she's only missing a right leg from, I think it was Browning who decided to rip her leg off with a pistol. So, you know, she's mostly back to normal. Alright guys, a few things just happened. One, we managed to finish up our Chemfuel Powerplant, and this is the small version, and it produces around 4,000 watts of power. So that's pretty great, and it only uses 18 liters a day, and that's with it powering the crude cracker and the oil well, so it's definitely a step above all of our other power systems. It can power our entire base by itself. And all of our people just gained sensory mechanites, which kind of sucks, but on the plus side, for some pain, if we go to their... who has it? King John... Okay, let's go to King then. Sensory mechanites give plus 20% pain, which does kind of suck, but it does give plus 50% sight, plus 50% hearing, plus 50% talking, plus 30% rest manipulation, and plus 70% rest fall rate. So that means they can do a lot more for a little bit of pain, so it's definitely worth it. Alright, we have a raid from the Lax Union, who are a group of tribes people. So we have 2 over here. Toxlin. Actually, this person's pretty good. 12 animals, 13 crafting, 8 plants, mining with a double passion in it. Pretty good, pretty, like, amazing traits here. Fisherman, sanguine, nudist. Owl, significantly worse. Creepy breathing, body pierce, night owl. We definitely won't recruit him. There's one guy up here, Jaguar. Quick sleeper, depressive, Ironwold, slowpoke. Decent combat traits, that's about it. He's not really worth recruiting. And then we have Toxo up here, annoying voice, fast learner, misogynist. Not worth recruiting up here. Billa, careful shooter, Grumman, sickly, bloodlust. They're okay. And Alligator actually is pretty decent. Psychically dull, fisherman and kind, with 10 plants, double passion, 12 crafting, minor passion, 4 artistic with a double passion, and 3 social with a double passion, as well as a little bit of medical. Pretty decent melee and decent shooting. So it would be ideal if we could take Alligator as a captive. But I'm going to marshal our guys up. I think they're all mostly good. Yeah. The Viper got in a social fight and he got an infection in his heart. He should be fine though. It's at 12 to 59, so he'll be fine. And yeah, I'm going to marshal everyone up here except for King. King is in a really bad mood for some reason. And then bring them over here. Alright guys, so what I've done here is I'm moving Viper and Starry to defend this lower area. Mainly because they have decent shooting skills, so they should be able to just deal with this by themselves. Browning and John are covering this left side, and Arthur is going to be covering the top, wherever that guy was. There was one more guy. I guess he's gone, so we don't really have to worry about him. I don't know what happened. Did Arthur already kill him? I guess so. Okay. Never mind, Arthur's coming back over there. We should be able to deal with this pretty easily. How are you guys doing? Any approachers? They're coming around this side. Hide them! Shoot them among the gravestones! Yeah, that sounds great. King, you're gonna intercept Toxlin. How's Toxlin? Death in 7 hours. He's actually the one we want. So, drop your axe. Drop your steel hatchet. And melee attack him. Owl, we don't really care about. Owl has 19 jade on himself. That's actually pretty good. And she just punched him to death. That's cool. And then we want to take Alligator as a hostage. Hostage? As a prisoner so that we can recruit him. This guy is... Toxlin had a bunch of jade on him. Go melee attack Alligator, please. You guys focus fire on Toxo. Don't really shoot Alligator, please. We definitely want this guy. He's like good in every single way. Toxo is almost dead. No, don't let them flee. Melee attack, you guys. Melee attack. Okay, he should go down. There we go. Alligator is down. We're gonna capture him, and he's not gonna bleed out. He has 23 hours. Did any of our people even get hurt? King, no, he had minor bruises. Yeah, none of our people even got hurt. So that's pretty great. And then we also got a bunch of jade from that. 19 jade from him, 20 from him. Did you have any jade on you? No. No. And no. Okay, that's kind of annoying. But at least we got 20 jade. That was added by the Rimworld patch, where raiders will carry extra loot on themselves just to make raids more worthwhile. So that's kind of cool. And then King, make sure you prioritize tending, but without good medicine. Yeah, that's okay. And we just got another art patron from Innocent. I guess they like sending us traders. So I'm gonna send out Arthur to go chat with them, go trade with that person. And again, I'm hoping that today we'll be able to recruit Alligator because she's really good. But they have what the sawed-off Spacer Tech disinfecting infusion amplifier. Sawed-off gives whoa. Okay. Unfortunately, they're not like tied together. 98% aiming time, 80% accuracy, 82% accuracy long, 84% range cooldown, and Spacer Tech disinfecting is a legendary. Plus 50 max HP, 200% market value, 20% medical 10 quality, 20% medical surgery chance, 85% food poison chance. So we're not going to get that, but that's kind of cool. What can we sell these guys? We can sell off a few animals if we really wanted to. You can take our packaged survival meals if you really want. We're going to keep the gold for advanced components later. And I don't think we're going to buy anything from these guys. Maybe this rug. I like rugs. Yeah, let's buy this rug for our rec room. Accept. And to note that we actually don't have any rec room right now. We just have this crappy dining room, which is actually really super dirty right now. So I'm just going to extend this out to about here. Is that big enough of an extension? Maybe do something like that. A four gap wide. Like that. And then we can have our rec room. How do we want to do this? I really don't like where our dining room is right now. So, on that note, I'm gonna shrink this expansion. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do something like that. We're gonna cancel that. And then we're gonna move. I'm just gonna build a straight up new building for rec room / dining room. I guess we can move this. There's not much of a point of having our wooden wind pump here, because we can kind of put it anywhere we want. So put it right about here. Should be fine. That should be fine. And then we can reinstall this water tower to here. And then the water well can just be reinstalled right over here. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And then we can build our room like here-ish, just to make it more convenient to the bedrooms, and we can make it larger whenever we want to. Alright, so the rec room slash dining room is coming along pretty well. I've already put our nice cloth grand rug into there. And we're going to be putting a much larger table in just because we don't have a large enough table now. But I've just realized that we still are keeping the prisoner in the battery room. And that just sounds like a recipe for a disaster. So we're actually going to build them a prison now. I'm thinking we're still going to keep this for housing, just because I think I like stuff nice and orderly. But where do we want to put our prison? We could put it up here. Up here is kind of out of the way, I guess. We could put it on the water, similar to like Alcatraz. I might have to add a bridge mod for that, though. I don't really want to do that. Do they have heavy bridges? I'm just looking this up right now. Heavy bridge. What about bridge? Okay, they don't have any bridges. So we scratch the Alcatraz plan. I guess we could... I mean, we have our stockpile here. I could push out this defensive wall up to here. And then just put the prison right here. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. And then just granite wall. And then build like pillboxes. So something like steel embrasures. That should be fine. And then I can do something like this. Have that. And then like this. Like that. And then they can just walk out freely. And then I can just copy that over and over again with the blueprint mod, like this. There we go. I am happy with that. So apparently we can harvest this anima tree. It says, if we cancel that, it says harvest fully grown. This might be a bad idea, so don't trust me all the way, but maybe something good will happen. Never mind, it's nothing good happened. The anima tree has died and emitted a disturbing psychic scream. Did that affect their mood? Oh, anima screen -6 for 5 days. You know, that's not that great. Hopefully it spawns in a better place now. Alligator has decided to go berserk. Hey, King, you want to go deal with her? Go beat her face in, please. And now that I'm thinking of it, they actually have a research request opportunity? That's fine. They actually have a decent reason to be angry. First off, they don't have a prison at all. Second off, they don't have a bathroom. So we should probably add some kind of hygiene in here. Maybe like a basin. I mean, sure. We can give them a basin like there. And then just run the plumbing into the battery room. Sure, I guess. That's fine. And then later, we're just going to move it all up there. Why are we missing a water pump? Yeah, I destroyed it so that we could build a new one. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. So, wind pump. There we go. Alright, guys. The plan that I set for the prison, I've kind of completed now. It's a... How large is this box, actually? 17 by 12 building on the outside. I like to have a 2 wide walk around just because it's nice to have, just in case someone breaks in or they try and go berserk and have a breakout, and there's another door that they have to get through. But inside, I've given them a wooden basin, a toilet, basin, toilet, and then I've also given them a bed with a dresser because I'm just a nice person. They can also have floors, you know, once we build this all up. But they're probably either going to be paved tile or concrete because I don't feel like wasting wood on them. And because our dining room is now in a different room, we're going to be using the Rim Fridge mod to just store meals over there. So I think we're just going to put a dual refrigerator. Where do we want to put that, actually? Right here by the door? I think that's fine. So let us move all the food over there. just to make it more convenient for our people. And then, yeah, I think that'll be fine. All of our meals can be stored there. We can cook them here so that they don't constantly go in and out of this, making it really dirty. As you can see, it's pretty dirty in here, so we want to limit that to the minimum, or else we'll get a bunch of food poisoning. And with that, our dining room / rec room is completely finished. We've got ourselves a chess table with some nice armchairs. We've got ourselves a billiards table with a rug underneath it, and we got our large table, and altogether the room's rating is 125. It's extremely impressive, somewhat rich, very spacious, beautiful, and clean. So I'm pretty happy with our new dining room. And we've just finished the machining research as well as smithing. We finished smithing a while ago, actually. And we're doing pretty well on our embrasure defenses. On this left side, I've decided to go with 3... again, I think pillboxes is the best way to say this. So we have 3 pillboxes with a bunch of sandbags in between. I still got to remove this, actually. I'm just going to queue that up right now. Deconstruct that. So we got 3 of our more important people in here once I get rid of that tree. And then the rest of our people can line up behind these sandbags and shoot. I think that'll be fine. Over here, we haven't quite finished this side's defenses yet. And we're still working on the prison. But for right now, if we go to our production, I want to put down a machining table. Like that. Is that fine? Machining table 1. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Just to see if we can build anything new over here. With the new update, I want to see if we can build our jetpacks. To say it frankly, in this machining table, I think that would be pretty great. Roof collapses. It's fine. It's just over here. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to craft some jetpacks at our machining table. And Baccarat just gave birth to a new warg. So we now have Warg Puppy 1. That's kind of cool. We now have a new warg, buddy. And if you guys want to name him, feel free to leave something down in the comments, Mr. Warg Puppy. And guys, I found the tribal raider who was up here and we never saw again. I found him. He's on the beaches. He was shot to death by these mini slugger turrets. So yeah, don't go along this side. It's a really bad idea. And we've just finished up the last bit of research, so I think I'm gonna wrap up the episode here. We've done quite a bit this episode. Mainly, we've cleared out 2 of the mechanoid hives that have been bothering us for in excess of 3 episodes now, so I'm kind of happy about doing that. We've managed to completely restructure our defenses. We now have actual, like, modern, I guess you could say, defenses. You know, we've got pillboxes, we've got sandbags, all kinds of stuff. We also built up our prison. We built a actual dining and rec room. We enlarged our stockpile. And we did quite a bit of research, which will allow us to get into Project Rim Factory next episode. And again, before we really truly end this, make sure if you want to name the warg puppy, leave it... Wait, what? Is that... How many warg puppies do we have? We have 2 warg puppies. So if you guys want to name them, leave your name suggestions down in the comments. But with that said, if you guys did enjoy this episode, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Any support that does get us out there is very greatly appreciated. Anyways, I hope you guys do have a great day, and goodbye.